As long as you keep your hand on the BMW and stay until the very end, you get to drive the car home. Sounds easy, right? But what if a giant brown bear suddenly shows up? Could you stay calm? 7 men joined this hands-on challenge. Just 20 minutes after the start, Jack was already struggling. He needed to use the bathroom and was even thinking about quitting. But the host told him to keep going. 40 minutes later, the host brought out a dartboard. Anyone who hit the target would earn a short break. They could sit down or squat, but their hand could never leave the BMW. After one round, only Tom and Mike hit the target. The two immediately sat down to rest, while everyone else could only stand there and watch. Soon it was dinner time. Everyone received an apple. They thought things were finally getting easier. But then, a huge brown bear suddenly appeared. The entire place went silent. The bear first sniffed Mike, who was lying on the ground. But Mike wasn't scared at all. The staff quickly pulled the bear away. The bear wasn't happy about it and let out a deep growl. Nobody dared to move. Then Ben simply offered his apple to the bear. Surprisingly, the bear wasn't interested in the apple. It seemed much more interested in Ben's arm. The host quickly explained that it was a trained old brown bear with no aggressive behavior. Only then did everyone relax. 8 hours passed. Everyone's backs and legs were killing them. The host brought out a mystery box. Quit now, and you can take the box home immediately. The first 3 contestants all refused. The man in green hesitated for a long time before finally deciding to quit. When he opened the box, there was actually $10,000 inside. The challenge continued. Not long after, a second mystery box appeared. This time, Jack decided to quit. But when he excitedly opened the box, there was absolutely nothing inside. Jack froze. All he could do was force an awkward smile. Clearly, he had fallen into the host's trap. 12 hours later, the host gave everyone a sip of water. But there was one condition. They were not allowed to swallow it. Then several comedians came out. They tried everything they could to make the contestants laugh. Anyone who spit out the water would be eliminated immediately. Some contestants simply covered their ears to force themselves to stay calm. Then, the host raised the stakes once again. Quit now, and you'll instantly receive $30,000. But not a single person gave up, because the BMW was worth far more than that. Eventually, the challenge entered the elimination stage. Only 2 contestants remained. The host brought out a hat. Whoever could throw the hat onto the mannequin's head would become the champion. Nathan missed his first attempt. Tom missed too. Round after round, even the spectators watching nearby were getting anxious. Then suddenly, Nathan gave it one more powerful throw. The hat landed perfectly on the mannequin's head. The crowd exploded with cheers. The host was so frustrated that he knocked the mannequin over because he knew someone was actually taking the BMW home. Tom failed his final attempt. In the end, Nathan became the champion.